Hey guys, and welcome back to a new video. Today we're going to be doing an unboxing from a Galore and Company, and we are also going to just go ahead and do a nail design. So with every package that you get this card, and if you guys want, you can always pause it to read. And in this package we get a couple of peel off base coats, and I also got a cuticle oil, and this one is toasted vanilla scented, and it's more like a fall color, not color, a fall scent to me. And these cuticle oils smell so good. There's also more coming up in my next video. So this one is toasted vanilla. It smells delicious. I definitely loved it, and the little shimmers. And we also have some more peel off base coat as well, and this is dry peel off base coat. It is not gel, so you don't have to cure it. You just put it on and it applies white, and then once it is completely dried, it'll kind of turn clear. I also have some Hulk Hold nail glue, so you can use this for gems. You can also use this just to apply your nail glue, your nail tips. This glue was definitely more on the thicker side for sure. It's more of like, it's not a gel glue, but its consistency is jelly like, as you can see. And of course, now we're getting into the unboxing of the big package. And I just want everybody to know, I've had this since November. Like, I ordered this back on November 1st of 2023, and I only just recently did a nail set with it and even opened this box, honestly. So we're going to go ahead and get into it. So these are the acrylics, and the acrylics are 4-ounce jars. And this is what they look like. They have the gold cap, and you can see that they are pretty. They look small, but they're just more wider instead of like wider instead of, is it length? I think that's, no, height. Instead of height wise, they're a lot bigger in width instead of height. So I did get, I believe it was 4 colors. We got some 80/80 grit nail files. We also got some 80/100 grit nail files. And honestly, I prefer 80/100 if I can find them. Only because I think it's just a lot easier to work with instead of doing 80/80. Don't get me wrong, I love my 80/80 grit nail files, but if I can always find 80/100, I'm definitely going for that. I also got some polygel, some structure gel, and some top coat. So the polygel color that I got was a deep nude color, and I did not use this in this video today, unfortunately, but this was such a pretty deep nude color. I also got some structure gel in the color Rosebud, and you can use this as a builder gel. You can use this for Gel X. So this does have a couple of different uses, and that is the color at the top. You can see it in the top, and of course I will also swatch this color later on. And I got a no wipe top coat that I actually did not end up using in this video because it definitely just slipped my mind. But now I'm going to go ahead and just show you guys the color and then go into the swatches. So this is the first color I'm swatching. It is called Dolce, and if I am not mistaken, I was using the Young Nails monomer in this video. This video is pretty old. Not old, but I recorded it about maybe back in July or June, so it's a while. I've had this video in here for a while, but this is the color Dolce, and it's more on like the nude side. I don't know about you guys, I'm more of a pink based girl, but I also will not steer away from the nudes. I love nude acrylics, and so what I do is I also put it on this little these little, what are they called? I forgot what they're called. But I put it on that and I put the sticky thing on top of the um cap, so I can also see the color as well. Instead of having to open the drawer, I can just look at the little swatch and just kind of basically see what I'm doing, the color that I'm gonna use. And this next color is Sugar Mama. It is a pink glitter color. This color is so beautiful. Definitely love it. 10 out of 10. I think this looks so good with some French tips, but that is just my opinion. Next, we have the color Perfect Pink, which is honestly just this bright pink. It is honestly such a pretty pink. I definitely steered towards the pink nudes for a base versus the nude nudes, but again, that is just a personal preference. The next color is Classic Blush. Again, another nude color. This one, it kind of reminded me of Valentino's. I think it's Vintage Nude. It reminded me of one of Valentino's nude colors. I think it's either Perfect Nude or Vintage Nude, but that's definitely what I thought of when I swatched this color for sure. And then this is the structure gel. Again, this is very, very thick, only because this can definitely be used as a builder gel. This can also be used for Gel X. Instead of doing like a clear for your Gel X, you can use this to kind of use as the base for your Gel X. By that I mean like the glue, instead of just using like, your typical regular glue. And so I also know that when you're using like builder gel, if you turn it around, kind of people turn it around to level it out. But this color was so pretty. If I do start using builder gel, definitely am going to use that color. And then this is the color we have for the poly gel. This is a deep nude, and these are all the colors side by side. And now we are going to go ahead and get into this nail design. So the first thing I'm going to go ahead and do is I'm going to go ahead and apply this peel off base coat. Again, this applies on white, and then once it is dry, it'll turn clear, and I will show you guys that as well in this video. So I'm just going to go ahead and apply some thin layers. You just apply this like regular nail polish and just go ahead and let that air dry for about 2 minutes or so. As you can see, I went ahead and turned clear. So now we're going to go ahead and go into the nail design. I'm using the Kairos Nail Supply 3XL square nail tips, and I'm going to go ahead and use the Hulk glue as well. And again, this glue was very, very thick. Again, it's meant to also be used for rhinestones and gems. But this glue was so hard to open. But I definitely went ahead and applied my nail tips with this glue. I think it worked well. It's definitely on the thicker side, but I think it definitely had a good consistency when it came to just applying regular nail tips as well. And so now that I got my nail tips on, we are not keeping them this long. We're going to go ahead and trim these down. So I go ahead and grab my nail tip cutter, and I'm going to go ahead and just trim them down to my desired length. All right, and these are my nail tips, nice and trimmed. I went with like a medium length, and so I'm using the 100 side for the to shape up the free edge of my nails. I don't know about you guys, every time I cut my nail tips, for some reason they always kind of come out lopsided, the cut itself at least, so I always have to go back in and just kind of trim it up and shape it up and make sure it looks good. And so now that I got my nails the way I want, we're going to go ahead and use the classic blush acrylic. Again, definitely steer towards pink, but I definitely wanted to give this color a try. So we're gonna go ahead and, again, I believe I was using the Young Nails monomer if I'm not mistaken for this nail design. And I'm also using the size 12 Kiara Sky Brush, and I'm just cleaning up the sides where I need to and just making sure that I'm building up that apex. It doesn't have to be like a huge hump per se for my apex, but I just want it to be thick enough to where, for example, if I were to do these nails and keep them on, it would have a nice structure and not kind of split down towards the middle. Having an apex is very important because that's literally the structure of your nails. That is what keeps your nails on, besides your retention, of course. And again, I do apologize, some of these angles are out of shot. I tried to get it in as best as I could. Again, I definitely figured out a good angle, but this was not that video either, and I apologize. But this color was so pretty. Again, it definitely reminded me of either Valentino's Classic Nude or Perfect Nude. I don't remember exactly which one it is. I really want to say that it's the Classic Nude, but I definitely loved this formula. It worked so well with the Young Nails monomer. I haven't tried it with another monomer yet, but Young Nails monomer has easily currently been my favorite to use, I won't lie. So yeah, I definitely like the way the formula worked. It definitely worked well. I know that A Galore has their own monomer, but I don't have it, so I used what I had. And even though Young Nails advertises that it's not universal, I'm still going to use both of the brands. But I definitely like the way this acrylic performed. As you can see, like, it's literally kind of staying exactly where you put it. Sometimes it may run to the side, but that's also the angle that I have my nail. But as you can see, it's literally staying put, and I will show you guys that also with the next video that I did with A Galore products, because there is another one coming up, so stay tuned for that. And so I did my pointer finger off camera, but I did go ahead and do my middle finger on camera. And I believe I only did these two nails because I don't like the videos to get repetitive, as always. So that's, again, just a personal preference for me as well. And I think I'm just here kind of building up the nail, kind of giving it a little bit more of an apex. Okay, actually, reviewing the footage, I guess I didn't get the entire nail. I forgot to hit record, and I didn't get the third finger, so I do apologize for that. But I do go ahead and do the rest of the nails off camera, and we're just gonna go ahead and file, shape, and buff these nails. So I do have my dust collector out, and I'm using the 80 side of my nail file to just kind of go ahead and get the shape how I want it. And then what I'm gonna go ahead and do is also go over the surface of the nails. If you guys want an in-depth video of how I file my nails, please let me know. This part of the video is sped up. I'm not actually filing this fast, but this video is so long, and I'm already upset because I realized I lost some footage or I didn't hit record for the second nail, so I'm just already upset. And I didn't even realize that till now when I'm doing the voiceover going over it, but definitely going over the nail and just shaping up that free edge, of course. And then after that, I do always go ahead and file shape, buff and use a cuticle bit, not a cuticle bit, a 5-in-1 bit, and just go ahead and go around my cuticle to seal it in. Even though this is a pop-up set, I still like to seal in my cuticle just to give it that extra look. It just looks so clean, so I definitely do that for every set that I do. And I feel like this part of the video is so long. I am so sorry. And again, this is definitely sped up, so I don't know why it takes me so long to file my nails, but I guess I just want to make sure it's nice and perfect. And so what I have also on my dust collector is one of the dryer sheets. This is what I use to kind of catch the dust. This is also helpful because I don't have to always clean out my filter. I just use the dryer sheet, put it over the filter, like the dust collector itself. Once I'm done, I just throw the dryer sheet out. And so after I have filed the nails, I go ahead and apply some cuticle oil so then I can go ahead and buff out the nails. This kind of gives it a smoother look when you're buffing. I don't do this all the time because I honestly don't like the way it looks when I apply my top coat. I feel like it separates my top coat. And yes, I do go over the nail with some alcohol. I think I do 99% alcohol, so it's like some strong stuff, so it should remove all the oils. But for some reason, for me, it always still leaves that, like, it's, I don't know, something happens to where it still separates my top coat. So I don't really make a habit of doing this, although I will say it definitely does give it a cleaner look. And this is how the nails look after I've done all the filing, shaping, buffing. And so we're going to go ahead and go in with some Brit Brand Nailed It gel polishes. This is from the Brats in Paradise collection. And so we're going to go ahead and do a summer design. And I'm using this liner brush from Macart. I did not have the Brit Brand Nailed It liners before I did this video. But let me tell you something about those liners from Brit Brand Nailed It. They are amazing. The hairs stay so, like, you know how, I don't know about you guys, but when I'm using gel liners, my gel liners, the hairs kind of like, I don't want to say separate, but like they separate basically. And the Brit Brand nail liners are literally the best. I have not had to cut one single strand of hair. But anyways, I'm gonna go ahead and do the nail design. So I'm basically doing some French tips, and then after I do the French tips, I'm going on in my ring finger and just kind of doing some flowers with those same colors that I'm using for the French tips. So I am gonna just let this part of the video play out because I feel like I've talked so much in this video. But if you guys did like this video, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. We're almost to 500 subscribers, which I am so thankful for, honestly, especially because I'm just so inconsistent. So to every single one of you, thank you so much for liking, commenting, subscribing, etc. And I will also leave everything that I use down below, along with any discount codes. I have a discount code for Prepare Notice, so that will definitely be listed down below. I will post the Brats in Paradise gel collection and the liners if you guys are interested in the liners as well, because again, I definitely 10 out of 10 recommend. I will also post the acrylic color that I used if it is still in stock. So after I go ahead and apply my French tips, I'm just using this color from a cart. And what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm gonna go ahead and kind of do like the little circles for my flowers, and I'm just gonna kind of apply them on my ring finger. And then this is also like a reflective gel liner, but I'm just using it to go ahead and add those dots to kind of do the inside. I forgot what that's called, the inside of the flower. I definitely forgot what that's called, my bad, oopsies. But I'm gonna go ahead and just apply that, and then I'm gonna go ahead and cure that on my nail. And then right after I cure that, I'm going to go ahead and use those same colors that I used for my French tip and just kind of do the exterior or the petals of the flowers. Once I am done and I like how that looks, I'm going to use my crystal gel top coat from Brepet Nailed It. It's actually now called the glossy top coat, so in my description it may look different. It's because the name did change. It is the same exact formula. It is the same exact top coat. This is my favorite top coat. It is a medium viscosity. I literally love it. 10 out of 10 recommend. Again, if you guys take anything away from this video, definitely this is my favorite top coat. I talk about it all the time. It is literally the best top coat. So definitely recommend if you guys are looking for a really good top coat. And I'm just going to go ahead and apply that to all of my nails, and that'll basically be it for this video. So thank you guys for watching. If you made it this far, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.